Hi, my name's Marky G. We're at the Allen Heath Test Laboratories, and right now we're looking at the DB series of mixers, specifically the DB4, and I'm going to take you through the Resonators. So, first of all, let me put a really sparse loop on. Okay, now, if we actually scroll through the resonators, you can see there's various different types of resonators here. These are going to add a certain type of sound to your source material. Now, there's various ways of shaping that sound, and that's really the key to understanding all these different types of resonators. Anything with a Q on the end of it is shaped using a bandpass filter. If you don't know what a bandpass filter is, then check my video out on delays, because I kind of go through that, what that means. The reverse power and decay tronic without the Q on it is actually using a high-low cutoff frequency filter. Now, also, apart from using filters to shape the sound, there's obviously the envelope of the way the sound is. For any kind of sound, you've got an attack, which is the way the sound comes in. You've got a sustain, which is the way the sound keeps going on. And you've got a decay, which is the way the sound actually falls off to nothing. So with that principle in mind, I want to go to one of the most obvious effects, resonator effects, which is the reverse. Now, the reverse uses the attack phase to shape its sound. The power uses the sustain phase, and the decay uses the decay phase, surprise, surprise. The tronic is slightly different because it adds a harmonic to the sound, which the others don't. So let's go to reverse, and we want to see what this resonator sounds like. I'm going to stick it on. Yeah. Really lush, warm, gated resonator algorithms. So first of all, we've got to talk you through what each of these rotary controllers do. First of all, this one that adjusts the fraction. This is adjusting either the attack time, the sustain time, the decay time. In this particular instance, like I said before, the reverse deals with the attack time. So that's what we're going to change by changing this. So let's change the attack time. It's that first slope of it reaching its initial peak of volume. So really short, it reaches it really quickly. This is really drawn out attack. Perfect. So like with this reverse, there isn't the Q. This is actually the filter on this, which is adjusted through this scroller here. It's actually a high-low cutoff frequency filter. That is cutting off all the highs. If I go the other way, it's cutting off all the lows. You kind of hear the power of what you can do with that on a drum track. Right, so you might think to yourself, I might actually want that placed slightly differently in the beat. That's where the expression comes in. This is actually a pre-delay. So let's move this all the way to the right and we can hear the difference. It's in a different place. It's still the same sounding effect, it's just in a different place. Right, so now we know what the differences are, what it sounds like. Let's put a track on over the top. Right, MIDI shift off. Let's do this. And then we're going to change the pre-delay somewhere else where we take the bass off. Wait till it comes back in. We're going to turn the pre-delay back to normal and it makes sense again. Excellent. So let's mess around with this filter. much more subtle. This is affecting the low frequencies. Right, let's do this where it's just maybe a really short attack phase. Really tight. And work the filter back up. Excellent. Right, let's see what else we've got. Right, like I said, we've got the power, we've got the decay, but let's do the tronic. I want to put some kind of harmonic tone on this, yeah? There it is, can you hear the tone? Let's take the filter down. So you're actually making your own sounds out of the effects. With that rich tone. Beautiful. Turn the fraction up. Now this is the fraction on the tronic is the sustain time. This is not the pre-delay on the tronic, this is the frequency. So move that expression. Yep, and we've got it. Okay, so that's the Resonators. Really hope you've enjoyed that. Don't forget, this loop that I've actually used to demonstrate the effect is on the website in the form of a zip pack, so please download that and experiment yourself. Good luck.